Okay, so we're playing just regular Grand. So this is not Grand House. I'll have to remember that. And this is Taylor's first game of Grand. And the promotion zone starts here, and promotions are obligatory here, and then mandatory here, so that if you cannot promote, but then you can only promote to pieces that you've lost. So if you haven't lost any pieces, you can't move a pawn past the 9th. There's also no castling in this variant. I missed this. So this is forced. Okay, this is nice. Oh, I missed this. Okay, good move by him. So he got his pawn back. Okay, I made another mistake. This is no longer defended. Maybe I can get away with this. I think he can take here, though. Tough. You can't defend with the Archbishop because I'll get this for free. I kind of wish I'd have played Queen here, threatening to do this. I think, okay, it's unequal. His King could end up a bit overexposed, though. Hmm. This is a nice move. It defends and attacks. So I get out of the way while attacking this rook. There's also like this on the cards too, and the Archbishop just has this unique property of it can pin the defending piece and back up the attacking piece here. So I think that's interesting. I think probably rook b1 to defend against this. Okay. But now I just get the rook, and I think I'm just too far ahead. There's also this. Oh, that's not a threat, is it? Because... okay, never mind. I think he's just under so much time pressure now. I guess I just take win material. And he should have taken this way. Don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a bit of a raging storm outside. I'm sure you can't, but that's what the noise is, if you're wondering. Alright. First game from Taylor. Oh, hi, welcome, little swagger. How is it going? Nice center. So here I'm trying to hit this pawn. I don't really have anything concrete yet. I'm just trying to like provoke some kind of weakness. And now I'm going back because I want to restrict this knight by pressuring this pawn. I think black's just better here though. I'm gonna push this pawn maybe. Oh, this is bad. This pawn's gonna drop. Alright, so we broke the pin. All that we ask here is that trolls be creative. Hi, Chuck. How's it going? Oh, Pi 11. Oh, wow. Great publicity for Grand Chess. So this one is some fairy pieces. So this is a knight rook, and this is a knight bishop. And I'm currently in a difficult spot against TaylorSky. But we'll see what we can do. It's called Grand Chess. Oh yeah, that's a great way to describe it. Yes, 10 by 10. Hmm. Okay, I think we win a pawn here. Because now the oh, hang on, we've got to take here first though. I should have grabbed this first, but there we go. If you think about a queen as just a rook and a bishop, you know, these pieces make a lot of sense. Hmm. So we want to protect against this move. So we stay on this diagonal then, we can do that. See, this is Taylor's second game ever. So he's still finding his feet in the variant, but he's doing a good job. I think he had an opening advantage and then sort of misplayed it a bit. Yeah, this one that looks like it's on roller skates is a Rook Knight. There are other like piece sets you can get too. Like this is the one for S chess, and then this is the one from green chess, I think, and then this one is just different as well. But like this one is simplest. It depends on the variant tea time. So in this variant, this is an archbishop and this is a chancellor. See, I was hoping for some like long-term stuff on this side of the board that. Oh yeah, Chuck, of course. Although I think that the only viewers that are even in here are the ones you brought, so you know, you just do you. Alright, we'll go back, hitting the rook, which doesn't, well, of course, I'm not going to take this because this is like 7, 7.5, this is 5. Oh, you were here before? Okay. Well, I'm glad about that. Gotta be careful here, we could run out of squares. Alright, we can go here and here, maybe. Very none whatsoever. There just aren't, you know, aren't that many players, and okay, interesting. I have to defend. How do we defend? I think I just defend with a knight because this is my only undeveloped piece. Yeah, there's literally no theory, you know. There's no opening theory. I mean, the one thing I would change about this variant is the starting position, because here it's like, okay, you get this sort of like nice chessness, and then it's like, what, you know? So like this, like it's just like these would be better, like I don't know, anywhere else, but it's like really hard to find the right places for them. You know, it's hard to emulate the natural harmony that standard chess has. But once you get into it, it doesn't matter. No, this isn't S chess. The 10x8 one is Capablanca chess. This one's called Grand. Alright, so now we're winning some kind of exchange. Hey, Tea Time, if you could put the link to this website, PyChess, in the... Isn't that just a free pawn? In the chat, I would really appreciate that. I need to have like a PyChess command or something. Do I just take the pawn? I'll just take the pawn, because it keeps the threat on, and it's free pawn. Now, the values of these three pieces are all pretty close together, so to just grab the queen, like, I could, but I'm not going to. I'd rather take something where I don't have to give anything back. I'm gonna have to be very patient about how I convert this, because I think I'm only up a few pawns so far. Alright, he's basically forced my hand here. I'll grab the queen. I think we should just be able to march the pawns up the board. Threatening some kind of skewer here. Actually, I could have taken and then done this. It would have been maybe stronger. So we just simplify, and white's just completely winning here. So we're going to play 10 games. So far I'm up 2-0. But I expect that to change. Yes, promotions are only to previously captured pieces. So the promotion zone begins here, and then it also is here. But then if you can't, if you don't have anything you can promote to, then the pawns can still just be pawns here. But then you can't move to the 10th unless you can promote. Okay, stick with our asymmetrical response here. Yes. But sometimes you get, like in the end game, it kind of switches to the Chancellor is more valuable. So this is already hitting this pawn, so I've got to be careful. Let's play the knight. The asymmetry with the rooks in the corners makes you not want to play. Well, you can customize an FEN. So I'll show you. Go here, right? You can make it so if you can think of a better way, if you can think of a better starting position. Oh, well, if you know then. I mean, I've messed around a bit, tried to find something a bit more harmonious, because I agree, I don't like this so much. But you can even just go like, you can do it from the board editor too. This is a recent development. So you go to board editor, go to grand, right, and then whatever you can think of, we can play from. remove the empty rows. Not quite, because there are some funny clauses about promotion. And also, like, you get, you know, king back a lot of the time. Just makes a huge difference for your defense. You know, and in general, every time I've gone into a variant going, this makes no difference, I lose because the opponent has paid a bit more attention to detail than I have, and they exploit it. I didn't know you were into Bug House. We should play Bug sometime as well. Okay, he missed a small detail here. That's okay. It comes with time. I mean, you know, the random pool tilts me pretty hard because, like, you lose and then the partner just, like, goes on to the next game and they don't they don't listen to anything that you say. But, you know, if you take a horrible loss and, you know, your partner learns from it, you learn from it, then it's worth minus 12, minus 13 or whatever. Okay, we're also threatening this. No, he just pushes if I were to do that. And I don't want people people to apologize necessarily. I just want them to be like, this makes more sense than I did before. You know. All right, so I have to play this slightly awkward move. So this is nice. Hopefully I can kick this, but we'll see if he finds any way to increase the pressure. I think a really bad one I had was against my friend Why So Furious, and I was up like a minute and just chessing in. My partner was rated 700, and I was like, just sit, don't give a queen. But he had like a Russian flag, wasn't responding to the chat in any way, and like spamming the red hand, sit, queen mates me, don't give the queen. He gives the queen. And without it, they were just completely dead on both boards. Yeah, voice makes a huge difference. And I don't insist on voice, but like it helps. Interesting. Let's try and get this knight here. Yeah, I've made a little Discord server. Actually, Tea Time made it, but it was originally supposed to be like just for getting matches going on fix, but like now it's turned into a pretty active little server and talk about bughouse theory and stuff like that. Finding partners to get on voice. There's only about a dozen of us in there though. But I feel like that's all you really need for a good server. It's just like a dozen or so active people. Just on chess.com if you want. Um, Tea Time isn't here, so he can't. If you find me on chess.com and my name is just the same as it is here, my real name, then there's a link to a Discord, or you can just message me on chess.com. It doesn't matter. But if you join the Discord, then that's cool, and you don't have to have fix. I kind of I was kind of picky and choosy about my partners for a while because I was like trying to get 2600, and then I got 2600, so now I'm like pretty free about my rating and stuff like that. Maybe I'm a bit less of a try hard. Not sure where this knight is going to go, but it's good. It was obviously no good where it was on this square. White's pretty solid. I guess white's a pawn down. Oh, now I'm a pawn down because I just blundered, so that's annoying. And now this pawn is in danger. Let's do this. No. Well, maybe we do no. Okay, I'm kind of stuck for a move. Maybe we'll do this. If he wants to double my pawns, then fine. I'll take the bishop. I'd like to get this move in and kick this out. And also, to your question of like, when do I play? Like, I don't know, pretty much all the time. I stream bug most days now. Oh, this wins for white, I think. I think I'm just losing now. Mistakes have been made. So now I'm threatening this knight. Well, no, we can say I was hoping to fracture his pawn structure, but it's already defended. Also defended here. Knight takes, then this is threatened. Alright, we gotta go back. Ooh, that's quite a good move for him. I don't really have any square I can stay on where I'm active. Hey, Tea Time, can you give, I don't know how you say, Ayrton? Is that how you pronounce it? Can you give him the Discord link? Oh, you already joined. Okay, good. Oh, we just lost here. Can't even, like, sack the exchange because this comes with check. Any way out of this? Oh, I messed up my idea. Oh no, it doesn't work anyway because he was covered back here. Alright, now we're just hoping he mouse slips. But like if he does like, I don't know, literally anything wins at this stage. 2 majors. It's huge. Alright, nice win. So it's 2-1 to me and we're going to play 10 games. I think in this game it's pretty negligible. You know, I think it's the best of all the variants in that respect. You know, why doesn't enjoy any significant advantage? And that's as it should be. You know, it's not like why it's just like up +3 right out of the opening or something, like in Crazy House. Oh yeah, of course. Bug is perfect in that respect. If I do this, he's gonna push, isn't he? Let's see if I can get him to push. Oh, he didn't push. That tells you how much I know. Yeah, I think it is actually. I mean, standard chess is kind of like an anomaly because you got all these like crazy long lines of theory that you don't really have. I think like it's standard, um, atomic is, I mean, anti obviously is one as far as I know, and then bug and crazy house they're like the most theory laden games. Actually, I think hard as well. There's a lot of pretty much anything on Lichess. There's a lot of theory and maybe not King of the Hill so much. Pretty much any opening that's good in chess is good in King of the Hill. So I think we win the exchange here. So that's a small plus for us. It's not huge though. When we win the exchange, that causes us to sneeze. There's no need for me to take it right away though. I'd like to get this in and just win it for a bishop, and I'm just smashing. Can also think about rook over. I would dare say that white has a significant advantage here. I think this exchange was just... Where did black go wrong? I think this push too soon. It should have moved the king. Alright, time to cash in. How long have I self-isolated? I don't know. Like, since the beginning of the year, really. I was doing it before it was trendy. How about you? Still not easy, you know, slight advantage. This pawn is hanging. Going on 12 years. Maybe there's knight here and... Okay. Oh, that's a nice move, yeah. So if he comes here, I'm gonna hit the rook. Whoops. The knight defends that square, though. I guess what would be nice if I could get pressure on this pawn. But that knight is actually making this harder. What if we try this? We can move the knight. Okay, I'm kind of just encouraging him to make good moves here, so this isn't the best. Oh, I'm sneezing, yeah. Certain death. Imminent. Oh, this is not so good for me. Okay. I should have gone back with the bishop and then tried to kick the knight. My plan is, my strategy is like indecisive. I don't know actually. You know what? I think my assessment might change because oh, this is forced. Okay, gotta guard this square, so something like this. Oh, this is getting bad. You can play this one. Okay, I think it's starting to swing back in Black's favor. No, computers are great at this. I've beaten the engine at level 8 in the Crazy House variant of this, but not in the standard. And I don't know that that's been done. I think it may have by Oppa or... Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think Spinal Tap, who is an IM, got wins at level 8 in virtually every variant on this site. Although so far, I'm the only one to beat the engine at level 8 in Shogun chess. Okay. So this is obviously very strong. I think I'll just use the king. But yeah, there's no opening book, but the engine doesn't need it. But like Shogun, funnily enough, like I had a small part in the idea behind that game. Are we just winning now? But funnily, it just oh maybe yeah we're fine. That game Shogun brings out all of my strengths as a chesser. Really, it's very positional. I think we just win. That's a nasty move. His archbishop's very irritating around my king. I think he should just take the pawn. And he's doing really well. Yeah, tough one. I just hung a pawn on move 1. Alright, new theory. This is a gambit now. Alright, good night, tea time. I'm gonna have a pawn. So don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't know. Also giving him more tempi. I don't know what I'm doing. It's 3-1 to me, but I think it's about to become 3-2. Spent enough 10p on this piece. Take it, it's not worth the trouble. I also want to know who's streaming. I know Frolic's gonna stream some bug later. Be nice to raid him, but I don't know how long me and Taylor are gonna go for. Bullet, okay. I'm gonna conclude. We're gonna play 5 games. Okay, we hung some material. Okay, but then he hung some material back. Not sure why he didn't put the rook in the way, but okay. Oh, I messed this up. This one. Nah, let's take this. Ah. Alright, we flagged him. Downtime, downtime. Oh, this is getting bad, isn't it? Alright, we'll keep this closed. I'm busted here. Oh, except for this. Now I'm back in it. Oh, now I'm busted again because he's got Aaron promotes. I think he didn't realize that he could promote. He could still promote to a Knight Rook. Wait, what? Oh. Well, you're still winning. Oops. Caught me NC pre-moving. Why is he resigning? Okay, this is getting a bit silly, isn't it? Alright. I guess we'll call it that. I think Taylor cares about me too much, because he wouldn't just... Yeah, 1-0 is a video game. Alright, so I guess Frolik didn't start. Kind of a bummer, but okay.